Well, we're not in my car. I stole this car. I am making a trip back up to Hocking Hills to a cabin to finish editing the Legacy where I first started writing it, and it's too cold to be taking my car up there. And no, this is my parents' car and I'm borrowing it, and hence the reason I'm absolutely not going to vlog and drive at the same time. This guy over here is giving me a weird look. But yeah, I'm excited to be going back out again, doing some vlogging up there, doing some writing and lots of editing. I made my first stop that's kind of in the middle, and I was hoping to find Suspiria on Blu-ray at Best Buy, and I checked Walmart too, and I'm having trouble finding this damn movie, which it's a great movie, and I'd love to have it. And I guess I could just order it off the internet, but that defeats the fun of finding it. But yeah, I'm excited to be back out there again and to be, it's a little time away from society to think a little bit too and do some writing. It'll be refreshing despite how cold it is. But yeah, I'll see you at the cabin soon. Bye. Holy crap. Check this out. So the nice lady and her husband that runs Thunderbridge Cabins were so nice, so friendly, which I was expecting because they were really kind last time. They actually upgraded me to a bigger cabin. It's like, look at this thing. I mean, it's so much bigger than what I had last time. I guess the concern was that I wouldn't be warm enough. It is quite cold out here. I don't know if you guys realize it, but Ohio, it's wintertime in Ohio. Yeah, look at all that snow. Surprisingly, the roads weren't that bad coming up here, as they're actually pretty clear right now. It's snowing and all that good stuff. But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised. I feel almost spoiled. It is very, very warm in here. I'm excited to do some editing and to watch some movies tonight before I go to bed. They're serving breakfast tomorrow, but yeah, I feel really spoiled, so I don't know what to do with all this room. It's like the one I stayed in last time was basically was about a quarter of the size of this, so it's like there's all sorts of room to walk around and so much room for activities. Just finished my first read through. Sun's coming out, so it's warming up a little bit. Putting on an extra pair of socks, but this is very cozy. I've got blankets, coffee. I'm gonna run to town to get some more coffee and leave it here for future guests. So I think there might be a monster inside my coffee maker, but regardless on whether or not it ends up being a critter or a gremlin, I'm excited to drink this coffee. Boom. Hey, I'm done editing for today. I've gone through it several times. Happy with how it's coming along. I've listened to it, I've read it, with how it's coming along, and I'm excited to do it some more tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to pop in a movie before going to bed. I'm going to watch Exists. Probably the best Bigfoot movie there is. It might be my favorite. It's from one of the directors of the Blair Witch Project, which is pretty cool. So it's well done, and watch out on my channel for a review on this bad boy. Finished the Bigfoot movie. Finished the vlog for the Bigfoot movie. I have my handy dandy nightlight because I'm practically blind without my glasses, especially in the dark. Gonna get some bed. Yep, gonna get some bed and then get up, have breakfast, get some more editing done. See you in a bit. Good morning. I'm in the process of making some coffee. You might be able to hear the coffee maker in the background. I just had breakfast with the owners of the land, and boy, was that yummy. Decided to do some more editing. I think it's about 5 degrees out. Yeah, according to what weather.com told me before I left, that it was going to be a high of 10 today. Here, want to smell it? You smell that? That's good stuff right there.
Traffic continued crawling at 5 miles per hour, the source of the inconvenience finally coming into view. Several officers wearing neon vests stood in a diagonal line directing the far two left lanes into the single right lane. Finding a place between a semi and an elderly woman driving a Bronco, I looked curiously past the uniforms as we crept by. 5 police cruisers and 2 state patrol vehicles surrounded an overturned white bus. A prisoner transport with bared-in windows and glossy white paint on the bus's shell. 6 individuals in orange jumpsuits chained together by the feet, stood against the concrete collision wall that separated the west from the north highway. Each with their own crime story to tell based off their unique hairstyles and gritty tattoos. A 7th stood separate from the others, constrained by larger, more elaborate restraints. His legs were bound by a 12-inch chain that left little wiggle room to properly walk, linking to the thick restraints around his wrists hugging snugly around his muted gray jumpsuit. An additional chain from the arm restraints went up his chest and towards his neck. Long gray hair hung over his face like a filthy mop, barely leaving enough visibility to see the metal collar around his neck. Taller than the other 6, standing close to 6'6". A slender body like a professional runner, unlike the others whose arms were practically ripping out of their sleeves. Behind the veil of hair, his head moved slightly. Observing the cars passing by, not at all interested in the 4 large guards watching over him. Passing the wreck, I couldn't help sneaking a glance. Something about this man gave me a vibe of fear. I couldn't look away. His obscured eye line moved right to me, holding its menace like a tractor beam.
Using the read back function on your laptop, whatever, when you're editing your work in progress is a really great tool. Whether it's the read aloud or the speak function, I think it helps me. It's helped me immensely catch things that that would normally accidentally gloss over. I think having it read to you is really a good thing to do. So I'm about to head out. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I am about halfway through this part of the editing, and I'm going to go put some gas in the truck and get some fuel pumping through it so that way it doesn't freeze to death. It is very, very cold up here. It feels pretty good in this cabin. It's about 65 degrees in the cabin and about 5 degrees outside, but yeah, I'm gonna go take a little bit of a drive, enjoy some of the scenery.
This is where the story plays, a world on which we seldom gaze. Page from the book of yesterday, birds and beast and wind and water. Here beneath the bright blue sky, no man's smoke blinds the eagle's eye. Things that crawl or swim or fly, feed and breed and live and die.
As you clearly saw, it's quite hot out here. No, that's wrong. That's very, very wrong. Check out this. This is where I'm staying at. Very nice and cozy. Gotta watch my step. There's a lot of ice here. It's very, very cold.
Here the sulphur river flows, rising when the storm cloud blows. This is where the creature goes, safe within the world he knows. Perhaps he dimly wonders why.
Taking a short drive. I just finished working on the afterword for the legacy. I've been debating on whether or not I'm going to have an afterword or what's going to be in it, whether or not the nature of the story should even be explained. I kind of decided to go with what inspired me to write it rather than explaining what the story means or what all this, or just explain the story. I didn't think that it would. I felt that it would pay disservice to what I was trying to do if I tried to just explain everything, but instead I wanted to go into influences for not only that story, but people that have been people and movies and books that have influenced me throughout the beginning of my writing career.
Hey,
Hi, how are you?
cold.
Me too.
Ready to be done with work for tonight. I'm already in triple digits, so I'm good to go.
Okay, well, congratulations.
Unfortunately, I'm scheduled till 8 o'clock, so I've got another hour or so.
Yeah,
It's ridiculously cold.
yeah, it's a little chilly out.
It's too bad you don't have Snapchat. Abigail had some cute pictures of her playing with the cats on there.
Oh, really? Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, love you.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes, indeed it is a cold day in hell.
Just got back. Gonna look over the afterword a little bit. Make sure it's all nice and polished. Take a shower. Watch a movie.
Had breakfast. I'm about to head home. Fill out this notebook to leave a nice note for the owners. Had a great time despite it being quite cold out. I think it's about -2 right now, so it's a little bit warmer. But had a great time. It was really nice to edit, and I'm excited to get the legacy off to beta readers and my editors, and to see what everybody else is thinking about this book. I'm excited to release the trailer tonight. This vlog right here will obviously be out afterwards. Thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you soon. Bye.
Perhaps he dimly wonders why. Is there no other such as I? To touch, to love before